extended period to come and celebrate this milestone. This is your vision, Your Excellency. You gave very clear directives, and I'm happy that the colleagues who have been working on this have delivered, together with the partners, the team that has just spoken to you just now. Mine is just to say one word before I invite you, Your Excellency, which is that for us in the Ministry of Interior, this is, we're just hosting the coordination. The work has been done by everybody in government, and I want to single out the ICT Ministry, which are the owners of the technology and the wherewithal to deliver this, CSO Walo and the PS and everybody, ICTA, but also thank also every ministry, every department, and every agency of government, because without their cooperation, this milestone would not have been achieved. I therefore want to thank you, and I want to, from, yes, Your Excellency, at this juncture, allow me to invite you to launch the milestone of the e-citizen services of the government of Kenya that has been realized up to this point. The countdown is being shown. Can somebody direct us on how to do this?
Let me take this opportunity, Waziri and your team at the ICT, at the Citizen Services and ICT departments for making this a reality. As one young man has said, in 2014, when we came into office at the Jubilee administration, we identified one weakness that was there in government, that it was not possible in 2014 to pay for any government service in any other way other than in cash. The only understanding of government in 2014 was payment in cash. I am very happy that today we can actually say no government service should ever be paid for in cash. Because of paying in cash, we've had a big challenge of corruption, of bribery, of confusion, of unavailability of the service, of come tomorrow, the file has got lost, the person who is supposed there is on leave, or he has gone on sick leave line. 5,084. It's a very proud moment for me when I hear that all these government services now will go to a dedicated, non-identifiable account, 22222, controlled by the government of Kenya, by the Treasury of the Republic of Kenya. And that with this launch today, 5,084 government services will be available. You can pay for them without traveling to any office, and that we can account for the money that is paid for by the people of Kenya while paying for government services. And even the services that are available for free, people of Kenya can access. I want to thank the banks, Equity, KCB, Cooperative Bank, Safaricom, and all the other telcos for partnering with us. Now it will be possible for government services to be available in all government offices, but also available in over 300,000 sports elsewhere in Kenya. apart from being available on your telephone. And we are making it easier for people to access smartphones. As I have said, we are working with our telcos, and in August, we should be able to have access to a 4G-enabled phone that is affordable for the majority of the people in Kenya. Congratulations to all the people who put this together. I did the easier part. You guys did the more difficult part, but we did it together. So I want to say I am very happy that this service is being launched today. And I have heard about the future. The future is, and Waziri again, the same way I promised the people of Kenya that we will have 5,000 services online by 30th June, and we have achieved it. In the next 90 days, we must have a digital ID. That digital ID has been traumatic for Kenya. We are all aware that there was another phantom project called Huduma Number. That Huduma Number was a complete fraud because we lost almost 15 billion shillings and got very little out of it. We must demonstrate in the next 90 days that it is possible for us to have a digital ID without spending 15 billion and without defrauding the people of Kenya. And those who did that should be ashamed of themselves. So, good people, we have a country to look after. It is our country. We must look after it. We must do whatever it is, whatever it takes to make sure that Kenya moves forward. We must tap into the talent of these young people. It is the young people of Kenya that have made this a reality. And we must applaud the young people of Kenya for their talent, for their expertise. You know, this e-citizen has been built by Kenyans. Many people across the world, when I tell them we are going to have 100% digitized government services by the end of this year, they wonder. Many people, including from the developed world, never believed that we would do 5,000 government services in 6 months. Visa, a world-renowned company, just told me there they never also believed that this was possible. But it became possible because of the young people of the Republic of Kenya. Congratulations, Evid and your team. Congratulations, the people at the Ministry of ICT. Congratulations, the people at the Citizen Directorate and Citizen State Department. Waziri and your team, pongezi, for providing the leadership and for proving that Kenyans can always do their thing and make our country great. Today, I am a very proud Kenyan that with our talent, with the talent of our young people, with the knowledge of our young people, with the expertise of our young people, with the coordination of our government, today we are launching a phenomenal achievement that we have 5,000 government services online. They will be available everywhere, and that by the end of this year, we will have all government services available online. And that in the next 90 days, we are going to have a digital ID. Burn the midnight oil, do whatever you have to do, and I am sure that it will happen. And shortly, we will be collecting our taxes also using the e-citizen platform. I know There is work going on around there. But again, congratulations to all of you. Two things are outstanding for us to complete this. Digital ID, digital signature. Finished. Then, twende kazi. Asanteni sana, congratulations.
At the press of this button, Your Excellency, we have the electronic citizen solution. Ladies and gentlemen, Gava Mkononi is officially launched. Mr. President, you're welcome to now chair the cabinet briefly as we now also launch the digital signature. If the rest of us can kindly proceed also towards to take our seats. We'll have His Excellency chair the cabinet as we have the launch of the digital signature taking place.
Your Excellency, as Kenya continues to onboard e-government services and to pave a path towards digital transformation, a digital signature becomes very critical to close the loop. Allow us, with your permission, today to assign you a digital signature that will enable you to close transactions in a go, regardless of where you may be located.
As we can all see, we have a very digital cabinet right here, doing away with a lot of paper trail, but going digital. We now have His Excellency's signature, electronic signature, done. And we have the CSs there just witnessing. And there we have the digital signature now ready for use.
One, two. Thank you, Your Excellency. We now welcome you to Gava Express. Tunaweza mkaribisha His Excellency na makofi tafadhali anapojiunga na sisi.
Let us all rise. may take our seats, please.
Your Excellency, sir, welcome to the eCitizen Express shop. We are trying as much as possible to have the government in our hands and very close to us, so that government services are as close to us as possible, so that anybody who is in the remote areas, if they say they cannot access government services, they will be accessing the government express shops that will be across the country. We are working together with Safaricom to ensure we set all these government express shops across the country, so that everybody can now access government services as quick as they can. So this is Government Express, Gava Mkononi. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, Your Excellency. This is where we say tulipe ushuru tujitegemee. I've just heard you talk about where the ultimate goal is, Your Excellency, and that is to collect taxes using the same platform. Your Excellency, very briefly, just to say that even as our core mandate is collection of revenue, mobilizing revenue, what we're trying to do is that to ensure that that is also seamless, we bring services closer to the people. And we have partnered very well with the eCitizen team, and to ensure that at least at the click of a button in the comfort of your home and wherever, Your Excellency, then you're able to access our services. Very quickly, starting from the iTax platform, that one you can register for your PIN, you can check whether a PIN is actually valid, because we have had instances where people are going for services but they're giving other people's PIN or giving a wrong PIN. So that one, you can quickly confirm that and you can file a return. On eTIMS, Your Excellency, this is where we have the VAT platform, making it efficient, affordable, cost-effective, and as you're transacting, all your invoices are related to KRA, real-time or near real-time, Your Excellency. ICMS, this one again with the customs agents, clearing of goods, both inbound, a single window, can trace for the excisable. And once you have all the credentials of access for the all that again, Your Excellency, at the click of Excellency. You have again consistently talked about malpractices, tax offenses. What can we do then to curb corruption, fraud? How can we get to know this information and then nip it in the bud, Your Excellency? We have this platform, iWhistle. Anybody can access this to relay information to us on tax offenses and malpractice. Your identity remains anonymous, and we have token to encourage taxpayers and other people. Because once we have recovered the tax, you are entitled to tax recovered, capped at 5 million for now, Your Excellency. So all this is just understood, Your Excellency. We take.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Fully. Thank you.
To NTSA, Your Excellency, for we witness a wedding, which we shall tell you about briefly, but this is indeed a real couple, but we have NTSA.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, welcome to NTSA, the National Transport Service, which is under the State of Transport under the Ministry of Roads and Transport. All our core services, 46 of them, have been digitized, and I'm today with Director General George Njau, who will take us through the vehicle tracking system of all the commercial vehicles in the country, and the smart driving license system as a demo to some of the core services we've done. Your Excellency, this is the of the Hustler Authority of Roads and Transport. It interacts with Kenyans on all cadres almost on a daily basis. Director General.
So as you're trying to roll out the digital hotspots, please consider our bus stops. This is where our people are, our real hustlers. I had people saying they are the hustlers there. We are the hustlers. We are the users of the data. Your Excellency, we go even further than that. We want to show you, for example, the scheduled services. You have directed us to have a BRT system. We cannot have a BRT system in the manual methodology that we have, where you stand at a stage and wait for vehicles. We have a congregation of now housing that is coming up, of 5 to 10,000 houses. If you multiply at a housing factor of 5, that's 25,000 people. We need to be able to have them leave their houses, enter into a scheduled bus service. I'm sure you remember the 23 route. Started in Outer Ring, all the way. We need to go back to that, Your Excellency. So this is the spirit we have here. And one of the areas that you directed on Monday is to work with the county transport safety committees and the Council of Governors to issue us with the routes so we can be able to now define and be able to establish where they're operating up to the segmentation of it. Lastly, Your Excellency, as we come to an end, I want to show you the benefit of why we're here today. You're proud for 5,084. I'm proud for a different reason. We used to have to identify Kenyans. Now I don't have to anymore. National Registration Bureau will do it and give me the ID number. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know your date of birth. The CRS system will be able to give me the date of birth. KRA, I don't need to ask you to give me my PIN number. KRA will give me my PIN number directly. So what you have done, sir, is to the common mwananchi. You have made it so simple that at the click of putting an ID number, you'll pre-populate 50% of the data that used to have to come in manually into a file that is kept, obviously, as you stated, somewhere that needed to be retrieved at a later spot. So, Your Excellency, we are proud and we shall be able to deliver more services to Kenyans. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Your Excellency, sir, this is a wedding, which is the culmination of a digital process initiated through a revamped e-citizen platform, and one does not need to do anything physically, only the solemnization. So at this point, I'm going to ask the registrar to just come and take them through the process. But for those watching, and Your Excellency, this is a process that is now fully digitized, and nobody needs to visit any office for any work except the solemnization. So this is the culmination. And just for your information, Your Excellency, this couple is a real couple that are going to get married, and after they leave, we shall release them to enjoy their honeymoon. Wapi makofi ya bwana na biharusi? Registrar, you may proceed.
Harusi tunayo hatuna. Siwasikie, harusi tunayo hatuna. Wedding we have not. Kama unataka kupinga, this is